Hey everyone, Kiki here, and if you're new, welcome to the craziness, and if you are returning, welcome back, and I'm so glad you're here. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below. Give us a like, because YouTube likes that, and also, we have our own radio station. I know, it's kind of cool. Kiki.fm, free in the App Store, and we play the best classic hits and classic rock on the planet. Just saying. So give us a listen and hopefully you like it. So guys, there has been so much going on with Dolly Parton. She is amazing. She's fabulous. We all love her. And she's been in the news quite a bit. And really, just because now I opened it, but we're gonna look at this in a few minutes. Her Rockstar album, very cool. The packaging is great. I love it, and I'm so glad I got to order it. But something came out today which was really interesting, and we're gonna talk about that. So, listen, everybody's gonna do what they gotta do and say what they gotta say. No matter what, it is fantastic what Dolly did. She's number one everywhere right now. So happy for her. Here we go. This is what happened today. It's kind of crazy. Someone said something today, and I don't feel anger from what he said or how his post read. I just feel, I think, more of a disappointment. There's tons of people on the Rockstar album. On this CD that I got, there's 30 tracks, but she released 2 bonus tracks, which are streaming. So if you go and stream the Rockstar album, you will get the bonus tracks. I do not have access to them on the CD that I purchased, but one of the bonus tracks is Eddie Money's 2 Tickets to Paradise. So I really want to hear that. I have not heard it yet, and I'm sure it's great. 30 artists on this album. Kind of crazy what she did and what she put together. But one of the songs on the album, and I talked about this last week, is Freebird. Now, my personal opinion, I didn't think Dolly had to do the long version like the original, but she did. Most people love it. I just think it could have been cut down like a radio version type of thing, but whatever, everybody's going to do what they're going to do. Now, on that, she gives credit to Leonard Skinner. I did not know that the Artimus Pyle band is featured on that song as well. Did you know? Because I didn't know. And if you go to YouTube, it says Freebird featuring Leonard Skinner. It says nothing about the Artimus Pyle band. Unless you look in the description box down below, then she gives credit to the Artimus Pyle band. Now, again, interesting. I had no idea. On the Artimus Pyle band Facebook page, this recent post reads like this. I have to put my glasses on for this one because I know, I look like a school teacher, but I'm not. See, I can't see a thing. I can see. All right, so let's just do this, right? This is how it reads. Hello, friends. There seems to be some confusion on the Dolly Parton Freebird track. And who, like I said, who knew? That is now out on her Rockstar album. Now, when played on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and other platforms, it lists Dolly Parton / Leonard Skinner. The absolute fact, an absolute fact is in caps, so it's an absolute fact there, is that track was cut by the Artimus Pyle band, ! So they're making a clear point here that they were included on this track. Gary Rosington played slide guitar, and they were able to use Ronnie Van Zant's original vocal track on one verse, which is pretty amazing. It sounds so sweet, and it's fantastic. Go and listen to it if you haven't already. We aren't sure why they aren't giving us credit for the track, but we know the truth, and so do they. Now, it's getting a little dicey right there. Feels spicy and dicey. Then he goes on to say, our band worked extremely hard and spent a lot of time and money traveling back and forth to Nashville to get this done properly, only to be left out of the credits. Wait, there's more. Because again, now on YouTube, there is credit given to the Artimus Pyle band, but you have to go to the description box. Okay? It's not on the thumbnail. When you pop up Freebird, it says featuring Leonard Skinner, not including the Artimus Pyle band. So you have to kind of search for that credit. We are indeed credited inside the album, but it would have been nice to get credit on all streaming platforms as well, because that's where most folks will see it. Absolute 1,000,000% truth. Oh, well, I guess that's how it goes. End quote. I was surprised. Now, again, it ends on kind of an upswing of a note, not really an angry note, because it's like, okay, oh well, that's how it goes. But really, is that how it goes? Because clearly he put out a post about it, so he's upset. Now, my guess is Dolly is so cool. I kind of feel like she's probably already gotten wind of this. And another one of my guesses is that she's going to fix it, because I can't see her not fixing this issue. Someone's upset who took place and has a nice part on her album. She's not going to want anybody to be unhappy. That's how I feel like Dolly is. She's going to want everybody to say, you know what, this was a great experience all around. I'm going to make it right. Now, the Artimus Pyle Band is definitely credited inside of the album. I'll open it up for you guys. Like I said, great packaging. I already opened my t-shirt. It's pretty cool. Dolly Parton Rockstar. We're all rock stars here, aren't we? Of course, I had to get it in black because I just look better in black. I love black. I always wear black. Constantly. It's ridiculous. I love black. I do like some color too, but black is my fave. Now, here is the CD. Really nice. It's a double CD because there's 30 tracks. It couldn't just be one. And then see, we've got that, and got the other. It's upside down. Oh my gosh, I showed it to you upside down. I'm sorry. And then there's the other. And on the back, it definitely says, let me get my glasses again. So ridiculous. I used to be able to see, I can't see. I used to be able to see everything. And it says, hold on. This is even, look it, that's small. See, you can't see it. You're like, right, I can't see that. That's really small. Hold on, I gotta get some light on it. It definitely says, featuring Leonard Skinner, sorry for yelling, special guests Artimus Pyle and the Artimus Pyle Band. So she definitely does give them credit on the album. However, oh, is there a sticker in here? Oh, it fell. Wait a minute. Get a sticker too. Look at that. But I won't stick it anywhere because I'm just weird like that. I won't. I will not stick it anywhere. So here's my question. On streaming, I mean, I don't think artists are really making a ton of money with streaming sales. I mean, they all say it. They all talk about it. The money was made back in the day when they were selling albums. Now today, the real money is made when you go out on tour. It's not streaming music. It's like millipennies on the dollar. Peter Frampton talked about it a while ago too. Do you feel like we do? I don't know. He said he got something like 0.006 of a cent per stream. It was something really, really crazy. But I think it's just about the experience of everything that the Artimus Pyle Band and Artimus did. And again, you just want to get credit for your work, which they did. It is on the album. He's just upset it's not showing up on the streaming services. And that is definitely understandable. Now, the cool thing, though, is that, like I said, Dolly's album hit number one. And it's no surprise that it did, because this album has been promoted since Dolly was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last November. So there has been just non-stop talk about this Rockstar album. And like I said before, I think that her duet with Steve Perry, Open Arms, that was like, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, the very first duet that she announced. So this had to have been thought about before she even stepped onto that stage at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And this was probably already in the works when she knew she was going to accept that induction, even though she said no 3 times, but she eventually did accept. She probably just said, you know what? If I'm going to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm going to put out a rock album. And she did. Some people are saying not so nice things, like Dolly should just stay doing her country thing. And I will say that the majority of the comments are compliments. It takes a lot of work to do these projects. And this was a labor of love for sure. And clearly, we're just talking about one song here, the Artimus Pyle Band. And Artimus Pyle said that, it was a lot for them to just work on this one track. So imagine putting 30 plus 2 additional ones together. I can't imagine what went into the making of this album. That would be kind of cool to see what actually did go on behind the scenes, because like I said to you guys before, the global listening event for Rockstar, maybe they featured like 10 songs, I'm thinking. It just wasn't, I don't know. I think that was rushed. But if they did a behind the scenes of the making of Rockstar, I think people would love to see that, because you're talking, like I said, a ton of artists who are just icons. So it would just be great to, get a behind the scenes look at that. So what do you guys think at the end of the day? Do you think that Dolly will go ahead and add Artimus Pyle and the Artimus Pyle Band to the streaming service credits? Do you think that will be done, or do you think it's just going to be left alone, left as is? Can you even do that? Can you even add people after the fact to a streaming service credit? I have no idea. I really don't know. So let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Did you get the Rockstar CD or album? Let us know that too. And I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous day, night, whenever you're watching. Thanks so much for being here, and I love you, and I'll see you soon.